Hey YouTube, what's going on? We're gonna be putting a winch on today. He's trying to hold it as hard as he can. It's a little heavy.
It's not that heavy, it's just weird.
We'll go through it. It's gonna be going on my scrambler. I don't want to show you guys too much because we're waiting for the reveal. So let's get to it. Alright, let's check this thing out. Go ahead. See what we got. Easy, easy boy, easy. Come on. Alright. Oh. Alright, let's see. Oh, this has got the switch too, the remote switch. Let's see. Woo, came with a nice little hook too. Oh, all the power cables.
Hopefully there's enough.
Nuts should be enough. We won't need that. We got that one.
And we got something.
Yeah. Open up the winch. Let's check it out. What's this? Solenoid. What we got here? Ooh, instructions. Yep, here's the remote. In case you want to step away. I don't think we're going to hook that one up though. Winch. Flip it around. Let's see. KFI.
Seems cold, man.
Yeah, you'll be alright. It's only like, below 8 outside today. Alright, well, here's everything. We're not going to need that plate because I already have one mounted on here. But we'll see if we can, maybe we can sneak this in here without dropping the bumper. And we'll find out. Let's try it. Okay, so we were talking about trying to sneak it in here because the two bolts are here to mount it. Normally factory winches for Polaris mount here, but because I got the HMF bumper with a bracket, see if I can get a good shot there. There you go. It's got this mounting plate forward already, and the other bolts are back here, and they're all the way up against the frame. So I'm gonna have to take this bracket down, and then I'm going to mount the winch onto it and then see if I can slide it through without taking the whole bumper off. And we'll see how that goes. So if you have the same setup, we're going to take these bolts out, 4 bolts, and the fair lead because all that ties together. And then we'll mount that winch on there and see how it goes. Alright, we're going to start off zipping off the fair lead. Do the other side first. I got the wrench on it. Go ahead. You got it tightening, buddy. Now you're in between. Nope, the other way. You were right the first time. Sorry. Maybe the battery's running. Oh, there it goes. Alright. There's that. Alright, go ahead. Do that one. Come on.
She's stopping.
Come on. Come on, hit it.
I am.
Go. Go.
It's not working.
Come on, man. Come on. What are you doing?
I don't know. It's not working.
Alright. That's the fair lead.
It's like stop.
Alright, fair lead's off. I guess the battery was running low. And the other one. Take this one off. And we'll get the other ones off and get that bracket off. Okay, so getting that plate out is definitely not going to work without removing the whole bumper. So we're going to remove the whole bumper, and there's 2 more bolts there. And 2 more underneath. Okay, we got it all taken apart, got the bumper and stuff off. That's the HMF winch plate that comes with the, well, it comes with a bumper when you buy the whole package. So we're going to mount that onto this winch, and it's going to go in those 4, so go ahead, slotted holes. Put it on right here on top. And it provides all the hardware through KFI. So we're going to put this on here, and we're going to put it on kind of loose, so that way we can make adjustments on the machine. Alright, let's see if we can slide this bad boy in here. Sorry.
Nah.
Oh, you have it upside down too. The first spool goes on the other side. There you go. Here, hold on. Alright, go ahead. Put it in. So it's going to mount first on these little tabs on the back side here. And then we're going to put these 2 bolts in to hold this up, and then we'll line the bumper back up. Alright, there you go. Bolts on both sides. Hold it in place. I got everything loose. Gonna swing the bumper back in place, line up the holes, and make any adjustments we need to. Alright, this is what we're looking at. Got these 2 bolts right here, which is holds the plate, and then we're gonna lift this and pass those 2 bolts, and then we're gonna line up the bottom here to the body and get those 2 bolts in. Alright, a little adjustment. We actually picked up, see the bolts there all the way to the top. There's 3 holes. So we got it all the way at the top now, and this will bring us closer to get the bumper lined up. Alright, got this situated. These 2 space washers will go right in here on both sides. That's how it's designed through HMF. Slide this one in when I'm done recording here. And then we're going to put the plate in front here and mount it all up and show you guys what it looks like. Alright, and this is what we're looking at. Fair leads in, skid plates in, those bolts, everything's lined up, winch is all tucked in there, and then we're going to go through, tighten everything up, and start running the wires for it. Alright, everything's nice and secure. We're going to start doing the wiring. See, this one's labeled blue, and this one is a yellow. And if we come up here to the wiring that came with it, yellow and blue. Alright, and on here, on the solenoid, they got it marked for you too, to make it real simple. Here you go, yellow, blue, then the red, which is going to be our main power wire, red. And then for the switch, it has the 2 wires, and they're going to be plugged in right here. So we'll start running the wires. I'm going to sneak them down through the top, down, tighten them up, bring them up. I'm going to mount the solenoid up here somewhere to keep it out of the elements. Okay, so I took the nut off, and down here, because I'm hooking up the blue one first. See, blue, blue. It's got the 2 washers and the nut, so I'm going to put a washer on top and the bottom. And then I'm going to tighten up the nut. Make sure you put one here to hold it so you're not spinning it in the body and ruin it. And then tighten this one. You don't have to have a death grip tightness on it, alright? It just needs to be tight where it's not going to come loose with the vibrations. Alright, so I got the yellow and the blue wire hooked up. I'm running it along the side of the radiator and zip tying it. And then I'm actually coming across behind the frame there. I'm throwing the zip tie. And I'm mounting it right here on the side of the air box. I'm trying to keep it from being too low. It's actually got little tabs where the air box is. So I put it on the tabs. Put some hot glue on it, and I'm also going to throw a screw to the one that doesn't have a tab and a bolt. Glue that so it all seals up, so I don't have to worry about the air box. And I think this would be a good spot for it. So everything's kind of zip tied just to keep out of the way. But again, here's the yellow and blue, yellow, blue, and then I'm going to run the red one and the black one through here to the battery. And I'm also going to run the switch from, I'm going to mount it probably run about here, and then run that down to these two wires right here. Alright, so we got everything hooked up according to color, black, red, blue, yellow. I still got these two little wires here because they're going to go to the controller, and I'm running them up here. I haven't put the hot wire on yet. I'm going to do that last because I don't want to be touching it somewhere and just starts arcing off, and yeah, we don't want no problems. So that's where we're at, and I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to run the switch and the wiring for that and show you how to do that. Okay, so a little problem I ran into here. There's a huge gap for this controller, so I put a little nut there to close it, so that works. But this for the handlebars is absolutely massive. So I got some 3M tape, and I'm going to wrap it around and then close it onto that, and we should be good to go. Let's see what happens. Alright, there we go. A couple rounds of that 3M tape, and this thing is solid, nice and tight. Tighten those up. I'm going to have this position like that, tight to my brake reservoir, kind of trying to keep the clean look going. Alright, there we go. Nice and tight. And then I'll just fish the wires down and around to the solenoid. Alright, I'm running the wire down. I'm tucking it underneath the fuse box. And it has this red wire here that's part of the switch, and it needs to go to a ignition on. So we have two wires here, orange and orange. This one I'm already using, as you can see, for my whips. So this one we're going to hook up to the other one, and this one only has power when the key is on, and that's what this wire is for. So I'm going to hook that up down there, and then we'll move down to the solenoid and clean up some of the wiring. Yeah, let's test it. Go ahead. Alright. Go the other way. A little more. A little more. There you go. Alright. So it works. We're good to go. Fairly simple to install. We're going to put the rope in next. So we're going to pull out the steel cable. Alright, so we got all the steel cable out. It had a little Allen screw right there, holding it in. Pulled the 50 feet of cable out, just put it on free spool, and we're going to put this rope in. I'm going to burn this end to make it smaller, slide it through there, and I'll show you how I run it. Alright, so I got it fed through the hole. Then I'm going to run a full loop through here. Then I'm probably going to put some heat shrink on the rope so I know where my stop is, so I don't pull too much out. You always want to have at least one full row here on the drum. There you go, rolling all 50 feet in. Make sure you're holding tension on it the whole time. Alright, and this one's got a nice coating here for the end so you don't get it ripped. Or you plow guys, you could probably benefit for something like this because it's not rubbing the whole time. So there we go. I'm going to put the hook on it. I got a bump stop coming. Unfortunately, it's not here yet. And I'll slide that on and we'll be good to go. Yeah. There you go. Alright, and that's it. It's all hooked up. Here's the hook, waiting for the bump stop to get here. And I'm going to set that up and switch right there. All the wiring going through. And we are good to go. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you on the next one. Don't forget our giveaway.